I call a member for Coogee.
Well, thank you, Mr Speaker. I wish to start by commending the member for Sydney for bringing on this motion to the House. This motion has the full support of the government because we absolutely recognise the enormous contribution made to New South Wales by those who have sought asylum, are refugees and other skilled migrants, including those on 457 visas. New South Wales is one of the greatest success stories of multiculturalism anywhere in the world. Much of this success is owed to those who have come to this state as asylum seekers and refugees. People from more than 140 countries have made this state their home. We're all proud Australians from a diverse range of backgrounds. This House welcomes this diversity. It has contributed to our rich and vibrant cultural life. It has become part of who we are, and it represents one of our state's most important and valuable economic assets. 1 in 5 small businesses, a vital part of the New South Wales economy, are owned by people born overseas. New South Wales citizens are helping New South Wales forge stronger international business links for the advantage of the entire state. This significant contribution to the social fabric, multicultural mix and economic activity of Sydney and New South Wales is why multiculturalism is so important to this government and to this House. This government is working hard to promote multiculturalism, Mr Speaker, Australian citizenship, cultural diversity, community unity and harmony in one of the most successful multicultural states in the world, our state of New South Wales. Each year, the New South Wales multicultural calendar is full of events that celebrate the cultural diversity of our state and recognise the achievements of many dedicated individuals who contribute to advancing our society, which is bettered by asylum seekers and refugees who have chosen to call Australia home. I'm proud to represent the culturally diverse electorate of Coogee, with more than 34% of my constituency being born overseas, including 19% that were born in non-English speaking countries. This diversity contributes immensely to the fabric of my local community. There's nothing more exciting in my role than meeting with multicultural groups and their leaders, attending events and sharing and connecting with them in the community. I'm honoured that I can play a part in building an understanding and appreciation of what multiculturalism means in our society. The New South Wales Government recognises the complex challenges faced by Australian governments in dealing with asylum seekers, and especially irregular maritime arrivals, and the need for regional and international cooperation to address these challenges. New South Wales supports the rights of people fleeing to Australia who are refugees as defined in the United Nations 1951 Refugee Convention and then in the 1967 Protocol on the Status of Refugees. We also fully support other asylum seekers who face a real risk of violation of their human rights if they are forcibly repatriated. Mr Speaker, the government recognises and supports the humane and dignified treatment of asylum seekers as required by international law. Whilst I must again acknowledge the complex challenges faced by the Australian government in dealing with asylum seekers, I must say that I was profoundly disturbed by the recent reports presented to the Australian Human Rights Commission in its national inquiry into children in detention. The inquiry has highlighted significant levels of sickness and mental distress of children in detention on Christmas Island and in Nauru, where incidents of mental illness among children are reportedly 30% higher than the incidents among children in the mental health services in Australia. Research has unequivocally shown that mental distress during early childhood and infancy leads to long-term health and development problems. Asylum seekers must be treated with dignity and respect, particularly those who are children, because these children will likely grow up to be Australians in the future, and we want them to lead happy and productive lives within our communities. The New South Wales Government believes that the claims of all people seeking asylum in Australia should be processed promptly and where claims for asylum are found to be legitimate, those people should be allowed to live in Australia or a third country in which their human rights will be protected. In terms of skilled migration, 457 visa holders, this government has long been a supporter of bringing skilled migrants to New South Wales. The Honourable Andrew Stoner, Deputy Premier, Minister for Trade and Investment and Minister for Regional Infrastructure, has released the government's New South Wales strategy for business migration and attracting international students, which will inform work with the Commonwealth and the New South Wales State Migration Plan. This strategy is a targeted approach to high-value migration, which is intended to improve the state's productive capabilities. It is designed to build skills, capital and investment in New South Wales, with particular emphasis on delivering these outcomes in regional New South Wales. In addition, the O'Farrell government introduced the Multicultural Business Advisory Panel to work closely with the Export and Investment Advisory Board to attract key business and build trading and investment relationships, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. The New South Wales government is promoting community harmony through building understanding and appreciation of our differences, because what we have in common transcends race, ethnicity and religion. It is this respect and dignity that all members of our community should be treated. I must stress that as a government we absolutely support this motion, because we recognise the importance and invaluable contribution of refugees and asylum seekers to the fabric of our coveted multicultural society, multicultural family here in New South Wales. We must treat those who are fleeing persecution humanely, with dignity and with respect, and welcome to this wonderful nation and state, and give them a fair go, because multiculturalism strengthens our communities and assists in the growth of our economy.